Being out, I encountered a lot of brides and brides-to-be who were just overwhelmed with the cost of weddings, flowers being one of those things.
So floral expert Dwight Woodbury started offering workshops to teach people how to save money. But if you're thinking of breaking tradition for your next event, Dwight has a few other cost-effective ideas.
I get so many calls for rustic chic, country chic, vintage, bohemian. They're all basically the same feel.
So we're going to start with this.
This is a wooden planter, very rustic.
I'm assuming the flowers you've chosen kind of go along with this rustic chic look.
Exactly.
Because I've never seen some of these.
What's really great about rustic, we can use a collection of greens, greeneries, and what have you. And because we're really concerned about keeping the budget low, I'm only going to incorporate one flower. This is called Trick, which is like one of my favorites. We'll just start it in the corners. Just going to stack it on top of each other. Perfect.
We do the same thing on the opposite corner.
Let's start with this corner now.
And these are free. Dwight clipped some cuttings from a shrub in his backyard and will use it to fill the other corner.
What's really, really great about this particular design is it's freeform.
For the last corner, Dwight adds some Dusty Miller.
It's kind of interesting looking. This will last you for easily 2 months.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
This is called Italian ruscus.
He mixes it in with our free shrubs.
Let's add some Hypericum berries. Just let it rest on top of our Trick.
So time for our flowers.
So now we're just going to add our ranunculus.
Are they relatively inexpensive?
These aren't too bad. These will run you for a bunch about $25 a bunch. Adding just a few, just for a little color. And I'm purposely, I want them at different heights. You know, they can go in different directions.
Wow.
Let's add a little bit more to it.
Really?
Let's play with it a little bit more. Just since I have this, this is like a little filler.
Wow. That's beautiful. Now you're going to show us some smaller forms.
In this case, we're going to incorporate mercury glass. And depending on where you buy it, it can be a little bit pricey as well.
Is this mercury glass also?
No, this used to look like this.
Oh.
And I painted it with this particular product, which is called Licking Glass by Krylon.
Oh.
And you spray it on the inside. It takes minutes to dry, and this is what you end up with. I like incorporating garden vines, and I thought that would look really, really nice planted. And just taking some moss.
Oh, wow. Hide the mechanics.
Just hide the mechanics.
What is that? A
This
bulb?
is a flower bulb. I love mixing textures, and I wanted to, you know, again, as organic as I could possibly get it. Just let it rest on top of that, mixed in with that.
Wow.
And I think that makes an incredible, simple trio. Here are some other examples.
So you used our ice cream dish.
I used an ice cream dish. This is our julep cup, where I did our Trick and our berries and greenery. Yes, I used some of our flowers and greenery in this one. This is just a vase I had sitting around, and actually this I just spray painted silver. It used to be white, so I just spray painted it silver. So you can see you can use this as a grouping or collection by itself, which makes a really pretty statement. Let's say we're going back to our original count, 10 tables, 10 centerpieces. You could alternate on this one. We could do half in this design and half in this. Again, that's going to save you quite a bit of money if you alternate your designs.
Last but certainly not least.
Yes, the all-important bridal bouquet. You can't have a wedding without the bridal bouquet. I'll just be honest. Most brides they want a big bouquet.
Yes.
So that means your average bridal bouquet will run you about $125. I want to show you how we can take a $5 synthetic bouquet, and just by adding some supermarket flowers to it, we're going to build it up, give it a lot more presence. It's going to have fragrance, and no one will ever know.
And it's going to be a deal.
It's going to be a very good deal.
Okay.
Dwight starts with a white hydrangea.
You get a lot more bang for your buck.
He says not only is it cheaper, it's bigger, so it takes up more space, ultimately saving you money on more flowers.
And then I'm going to take the hydrangea and just kind of work it in. So then we'll go to the other side and let me part it, and we're going to work it in right there.
Wow.
And
Already?
Already, okay. Now let's add freesia. That's what this flower is called. And smell it.
Wow. Ooh, wow.
Incredible, incredible.
It is.
This is what's going to exactly give you that wow factor because it's going to add a great deal of fragrance to the bouquet.
Very soft smelling, beautiful.
So we're going to take that and then I'm just going to start feeding this in and I'm going to try to keep it resting on top. It's starting to take shape.
So even in between the hydrangea.
Exactly.
It's gorgeous. And I don't even know where the fake ones were. Wow.
So now we're just going to finish it off with some greenery, and again, going back to the greenery that I took from my yard.
I can smell it already.
It's pretty impressive, huh?
Yes, and we've tripled the size.
Exactly. Supermarket flowers. The hydrangeas were about $3 a stem. The freesia will run you about $12, $12 to $15 for a bunch.
Wow.
And a $5 synthetic bouquet. You look amazed.
I am just stunned. I'm speechless.
So we're just going to finish it off with a pipe cleaner. We're just going to tie it all together. You decide how long you want your stems to be. We're going to cut them all about the same length.
Amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
And it was easy.
Super easy. And the best thing about it, no one knows but you.
No one knows.
And the beautiful thing, really seriously though, everything must die. So when all these die and wilter away, you're still going to be left with the synthetic bouquet as a keepsake.
Yeah, and it'll be gorgeous.
To get these tips or learn more about Dwight's DIY classes, head over to livewellnetwork.com.